Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. Today I'm going to give you another great workout you can do in your home or take it to the gym, whatever you feel like will give you the best workout. Many people are still working out in their homes and will continue to do so probably for a long time. So remember to always come into these workouts warmed up, ready to go. 5 to 10 minutes of a good cardio workout up and down your stairs, around the block, on your cardio equipment, something like that. So today we're going to use a bench and one dumbbell. We're going to do some one-arm rows. And besides that, we just need a ball and a band. And that is it for today. So we're going to start today with a one-arm row utilizing a bench. If you don't have a bench, you can use a coffee table. You can use the edge of your bed. All you need is a place where you can have a flat surface for one side. So your left arm and left knee are on the bench, and then you're going to work your right arm. So you can use the side of your bed. You can use, maybe a couple chairs put together, something like that if you don't have that. So I want your back nice and flat, your head all the way in line with your spine. So not looking down like this and not looking up like this. I want it perfectly aligned. Shoulders level. Drive that elbow up towards the ceiling. 2, 3, nice and slowly both directions. 4, 5, control it, resist it against gravity. 6, 7, you're thinking about squeezing that shoulder blade as you drive your elbow up. 9, and 10. All right, good. So now we're going to switch sides. So just a nice flat surface so that your back is nice and flat, head in line with your spine. Don't let this drop down here. You want your shoulders level. Drive your elbow up. 1. Squeeze that shoulder blade toward your spine. Nice and slowly control it down against gravity. 6. Also remember to be breathing. So take a breath before you start. 2 more. 9 and 10. Okay, good. Now we're going to move this out of the way, and we're going to do some squat kicks. So I would prefer that you do it either next to your kitchen counter or next to a wall, maybe next to something sturdy like this. I want you to sit back into a squat, and we're going to give it a good kick. So we're not going to make it like a forceful kick. It's more of a controlled kick. This is 2. Sit way back into those heels. 3. Sit those hips back. 4. If this is really challenging for you, remember you can use something for balance, maybe a wall, just something sturdy, whatever it is. The back of a kitchen chair can work pretty well. You can do a smaller range of motion, but the form is the same and the muscles you're using are the same. So you're really sitting back, sitting those hips back, even if it's a smaller range of motion, even if it's here, control that motion. Sit those hips back. Weight in your heels, squeeze your glutes as you stand up. I think 1 more each side. We'll do 1 more for good measure. All right, good. Squat kicks. Get a good burn there. So I just did 10 on each side. I might have done 11. If it's too much for you, start with 5. So you do 5 on each side, and that's a 10 total. So, and then you can work your way up. Okay. Now we're going to lower down to the floor and do some mountain climbers. Now we've done these in the past, and I've had you drive your knees up towards your chest. This time we're going to do them to the side. So what I want you to do is same starting position. You're going to start in a plank, and I want you to drive your knee up towards your elbows, out to the side. 3. Holding that head in proper alignment. Start with 5. If this is really challenging, that's 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, 10, and 10. All right, good. Sit back in child's pose, stretch those shoulders. If that's feeling really challenging and you don't have to touch your knee to your elbow, but you're aiming for it. So you're kind of driving it that way. It's a little bit more challenging than straight up the middle. Okay, now we're gonna grab that band and we're gonna do some reverse flies, but we're gonna do them in an X pattern. So hold this band straight out in front of you. You can do this seated, you can do it standing, you can add a balance challenge if you'd like. I'm gonna do it in a tandem stance. So start with your hands straight out in front of you, and we're going to pull them diagonally, squeezing those shoulder blades. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. 3, squeeze those shoulder blades each time you pull back. If you feel like maybe you're having a little shoulder pain, you can keep this one down just a little bit and even bend your elbow. Same motion though, you're squeezing those shoulder blades. Keep breathing, keep your abs nice and tight. You can switch feet if you want, or just wait and switch your feet the next time. This one is 10. All right. Now we're gonna grab a ball. If you don't have a ball, you can do this on the ground. You can just do hands and knees and then just do one leg of hip extension at a time. But today, I'm gonna use a ball and put your hands on the ground again. Keep your head in proper alignment with your spine. I'm gonna bring this down just a little bit. Okay. So just holding right here, and I want you to bring both, so you're gonna need to come a little further up on the ball. Bring both feet up at the same time. Hold it for a count of 2 or 3, and release. Now you're just bringing them up to neutral. So you're in a nice straight line from your heels to your head. Keeping that head in good alignment, like I said. 4. If you're doing these correctly, you should be feeling it right here in your glutes. 6. If it feels really challenging to you, or if it's uncomfortable with your tummy and your hips on the ball, you can do them, like I said, on your hands and knees and just do one leg at a time. And still just focus on bringing it up to level. And one more. Really squeeze those glutes and relax. Good. Okay, we're going to end with a good balance challenge. So stand up nice and slowly. Make sure you don't get lightheaded. And we're going to do some airplane tilts. So we're going to work on standing on one foot, tilting forward. We've done these in the past. So do them next to a kitchen counter, something sturdy, a wall, somewhere where you can grab on if you do feel like you're going to lose your balance. Same with this one. Head in alignment with the rest of your spine. So pull those shoulders back, kind of think about pulling up through the top of your head. And I want you to just tilt at the hips. Commonly, people want to kind of do this and then bring their leg back. So I want you to keep the leg that's tilting back and your upper body all in alignment. So you're just tipping at the hips, just hinging right here. And I want you to come in and out of it. So I want you to come down and back. Breathe. And then you can control how far you go. If you're just here and that's enough, that's fine. Try not to touch down in between if you can. You're really working hard with that standing leg. It's good hip stabilizer doing this. You're using those toes, your ankles, your calves all the way up, just tilting at the hips. Keeping that back leg in line with your torso. So it's a straight line from the top of your head down through that heel. No bending here. Let's do 2 more. All right, good. Challenge yourself. If you're just starting here, that's fine. Maybe try a little bit further and then have that object nearby. You may find that one side is easier than the other, or one side more challenging than the other. Generally, that's pretty typical. Remember, just tipping at the hips. This standing leg is working hard. Your core should be engaged. Really think about that. That will help to balance you. Let's do 5 more. Tilt down as far as you can go without breaking that good form. If you feel like you're here and then your back goes, or something is out of alignment, start over. Just tilt as far as you can with that good form. Another thing you could do is try this in your bathroom so that you can see. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to see. Like, am I tilting at the hips? It's that body awareness is hard to see without a mirror sometimes, or hard to feel. Good. One more. Really challenge yourself. All right, good. So you may need to stretch out those hips when you're done with these. So remember, go through these once. You can add a little cardio in between sets, go through them again. Try to do them 2 to 3 times through. If you add the cardio in between and add a good cool down and stretch at the end, you're probably going to end up at about an hour, which is a great workout. If you only have time to get through them once, that's great. It's still always better to do something than nothing. So please, as always, ask me any questions, send me messages, and keep moving, everybody. Thank you so much.